Italy is full of history. Leonardo da Vinci was Italian. Michelangelo, Donatello, your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle namesakes were all Italian. Great artists, poets, painters, sculptors. And in many ways, the birth of the Renaissance. The Renaissance was, in many ways, laying the groundwork for the restoration of the gospel. New ideas sprang out. It used to be that if you spoke up with a new idea, you'd get killed. Look at what happened to Galileo Galilei. He was nearly executed. He had to recant, and then he was kept on house arrest for the rest of his life for simply saying that the moon was not a perfect celestial sphere, but had craters and mountains. The Renaissance suddenly broke through centuries of darkness, oppression. There had been inquisitions, there had been heretical trials, but suddenly this culture of openness, of new ideas, of accepting, of searching for new worlds. Christopher Columbus, whose name was actually Cristoforo Colombo, who was Italian, went to Portugal and Spain and other places like that and found funding. And he sailed to the New World, found a place which became a beacon of freedom, where the gospel could be restored. Because even though the Renaissance had opened up so much, it needed more than that for the gospel to be restored. It needed new traditions. That is, I think, one of the most challenging things about Italy. They've never seen anything like the restored gospel. Churches, to them, are these great institutions with leaders bedecked in gold and velvet who basically sermonize and perform sacraments. And then they're done. They're saved. Their work is done. They simply attend and pay their due and occasionally confess. And they believe that they can carry on. A lot of people see that this isn't true. A lot of people see the flaws in that. And some of them lose faith in all faith. They lose sight of all which comes from God and say, it can't be true. I just can't deal with this. And then watching their face change as they suddenly hear the message of the restored gospel. That is the best thing about Italy. Is people suddenly realize that there is an alternative. There is a truth. There is something that they can find that will change their life and give everything direction and meaning. For a place which has seen so much glory in the past, it's also seen so much darkness. For a place that has been a light to the world, it feels kind of sidelined now. Italy needs the church.